Oh, hi guys. Another day in the studio today, and I'm really excited, but I'm also exhausted. I'm super stoked to get back in the studio, working on stuff and just get this done. I designed some merch this weekend with a friend of mine that's a graphic designer for my EP, and just this kind of like, it feels like a fresh start a little bit to be releasing music, like a body of music, because I've never done that before. And it feels like a good opportunity for me to actually put out like an image of what I'm wanting to be as an artist. So I really want to make sure that every aspect of like this EP, like top to bottom, is just amazing, and like I put everything into it. So I'm one of those people that I think family and friends, but family comes first. And I've been consumed by, my sister got a job in San Francisco and she is leaving to go get her first job, and I threw her a big surprise party this last weekend, and it has taken up a lot of my free time. And when I say free time, I never really have free time because I'm usually just always working on something. And so other things have definitely taken a backseat in preparing for that. So I'm behind on videos, which I think I mentioned like last week when I was in the studio that I was just stressed out of my mind. So it feels really good to have that off of my plate. But as soon as I get that finished, my sister's graduation is this week and all of my family is coming into town, and I'm gonna have to try and make time for them while they're here, which is great. But at the same time, I'm in the studio almost every day this week before we leave for Playlist Live. And I haven't even practiced or made my set list for the show that I'm doing there. So once again, my life is a mess. I should make that into some merch. Just says I'm a mess. I'm so hungry. Oatmeal in a jar, folks. Breakfast / lunch of champions. The sucky part of making this, not sucky part, but I wish I could like show you guys clips and like let you hear like what everything sounds like right now, but that would kind of be a buzzkill for when it actually is released, so I can't show you yet. But one day you will hear everything we're working on, and hopefully you'll like it. You're now on camera.
Candid camera.
Candid camera. Very candid. So what Nate is doing right now is art. He is finding sounds that will work in the song we've been doing today. And he took a song that I started a while ago and made it 100 times cooler. So, fist pump in the air. This is gonna be dope when it's done. What are your thoughts, Nate?
I think it's gonna be dope.
Ooh,
I like that sound.
I do like that. So, I didn't get much footage today, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use this, but if I do, it's like kind of weird to film like in the studio because we're like trying to do stuff, and then I'm like all of a sudden like, hey, stop what we're doing so that I can talk about what we're doing. There are 5 songs in the EP, and we have 4 out of the 5 like were written. I brought a bunch of songs initially when we started to Nate, and we listened through them, talked about influences, yada yada. So I brought all my songs, and Nate was like, I feel like you could do something better. Do you have anything that's unfinished that you're more stoked on, or that you feel like has more potential that you'd want to do? And I was like, I mean, I have a couple, like I have a lot actually, because I have mostly unfinished songs. And so I brought him like a few other options of things, and he was like, oh, this one's cool, let's do this. And so we've been kind of waiting to work on that one, and then today we worked on it, and I think I'm most excited about that one now. It's funny how that works. A lot of the music that I put out in the past has been very like production wise not something that I would personally listen to, and that has not been on purpose. It's just like it's never turned out exactly the way that I wanted it to in my head, or I've been trying to stick to this idea of like being able to play it exactly live, which meant like minimal production, or you know, this or that, and just keeping it really minimal. And I finally just am like, screw it, I'm gonna make music that I really want to jam to, that like I would listen to, and it has seriously made a world of difference. Anyways, going back to the studio tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Hello again. It is the last It's the last day of recording before I'm gone for like a full week. And I think we're recording vocals today for one of the songs on the EP called, I think we're recording vocals today for one of the songs on my EP called Feels This Good. I'm not feeling good with the vocals today. My voice feels tired, but we're gonna do it anyway. Sounding dope. Yeah. I am freaking stoked. Every time I leave the studio, I get really hyped up about everything we're doing and start feeling like, okay, this is gonna be it. It's gonna be so good. So, so as you can see, I'm working really hard in the studio for the EP. Because of that, I don't really have as much time / the capacity to really be doing many YouTube videos. I'm gonna try and do more here soon, but I hope you guys enjoy seeing some behind the scenes stuff and that it's like quasi interesting to you. But without further ado, I've got an announcement to make and I'm super excited to share it with you. Some of you already know about this announcement. The announcement is I'm releasing a single next Friday, May 4th. The song is called These Four Walls and I'm so excited to share it with you and to commence the era of me releasing music for the next little bit. So make sure you're following me on Spotify and Apple Music and all those things and my socials and everything because I have a lot coming. I don't want to hype it up too much, but I'm really excited about everything. So next Friday, These Four Walls. You ready? I'll see you guys then. Bye.